minutes. Yes, hello everybody. Let's give a few minutes until everybody joins. I think we are 7, 8. This may be it. So if you can turn on your camera, now we are in a small group, so maybe we can turn on your camera. So hello everybody. I see some familiar faces. So we have a packed time. I think like we will just take the time to see how it goes and to have an open discussion. So first, we are gonna look into the spectrum of public participation. As we have decided, we have 5 different steps: inform, consult, involve, collaborate, and empower. And we have different parts of public participation goal. Which is the promise to the public, and which do you think is the best engagement method? So I think you can, we have here different posits. So to place the final decision in the hands of the public, to provide the public with, yes, thank you so much, Sam. my eyesight is getting very bad. So to provide the public with balanced and objective information to assist understanding the program alternatives, to invite public feedback on a proposal analysis, to seek the public's input, to partner with the public in each aspect of the decision, including the development of alternatives. So we have these 5 posits that we need to place in which do you think is the main aspect of the public participation goal. So we have these 5 posits and we have to decide in which part of the scale it goes. So I think since we have, I believe, 3 or 4 majors, 1, 2, 3, 4 majors here. So I think we can, each of you can choose one posit, and then you can say in which of the 5 categories could you place it. So if someone wants to break the ice, please raise your hand or simply speak. So for example, we can start with to place the final decision in the hands of the public. So which of them do you think is the public participation goal? To place the final decision in the hands of the public. Does it match with inform, consult, involve, collaborate, or empower? Anybody? Anybody wants to break the ice, please? Or any of the posit? So if not, I will have to start asking someone, pointing someone. So if you want. Anybody? Yes, as Itza mentioned, you can also type your answer in the chat. So, but please, someone, you can break the ice. If not, I might ask the Honorable Mayor from Turbat because last week we were together. So sorry for putting you into the spotlight. Sorry, but thank you.
No, it's okay.
Yes.
I just trying to figure it out because I couldn't figure it out still. So to place the final decision in the hands of the public, and these are the 5: inform, consult, involve, collaborate, and empower. And we have to inform. Sorry, yeah, that's good. public participation board. Yes. So we have to inform general public, civil society, and consult with consult with public representatives, maybe,
So,
and involve uh, involve unions like organization, local organizations, and collaborate, maybe government organizations, other line departments,
mhm.
and empower. I think most empowerment is needed by local government, because
Yes.
we deal all the problems and face all the challenges. Empower the local government so they can fix all the challenges.
Yes, so they can empower the stakeholders, but the local
Yeah,
government
they
is the
can. They
first
can.
is the first one that needs to be empowered. Yes, so I think
Yes.
that probably the to place the final decisions in the hands of the public.
Yeah, because as I said, if you inform through seminar, consult with civil society, and involve trade unions or other unions, local organizations, such kind of thing, organization, and collaborate with the line department, those all are the representatives of public. So if you bring them together in one policy, so you can bring best of the you can make the best of the decision, because through all those stakeholders, public representatives are already involved, and the final decision will be in the hand of public. That's my opinion.
Yes, so indeed, having the final decision in the hands of the public, I think that would place within empowerment, most likely.
Yes.
Yes, because then in here in this situation, what you are giving is that you are giving the people, you are empowering them to actually you are giving them the right to have the final decision. As you
Yes.
mentioned, it's very important to first empower local government. So as I understood for your presentation, it seems that in Pakistan, that's not or it's an
Yes,
aspect.
because we have a council and we have members, ward members who are directly involved in any activity of their big neighborhood, or they are accessible. They are not a representative who can be elect in their area and then go to the capital or to go anywhere else. They live their neighborhood. They are accessible. They know their problems. The public goes to the first person. The public, when they face problem, they go to the councillors. The councillor comes to the mayor and council. So that's where the empowerment of local government is very important, because if local government is not empowered, then the public cannot be empowered as well, because the direct representative of public are local government.
Yes. So thank you very much. That is indeed very interesting. So let's see one of the other posits. So maybe one of the other mayors want to think where, for example, the green one, to invite public feedback on a proposal, analysis, alternatives, or decision. So in this case, while in the first example is like to place the final decision in the hands of the public, so you were empowering them to actually be able to take these decisions. This one is to invite public feedback. So which is the pink one, by the way? Maybe you can put it up so I can also see them at the same time. Yeah, to partner with the public in its. Yes, so anybody else wants to speak on, say, one where, or in which different stage of the spectrum of public participation this would go? Anybody? If not, I will. Yes.
I have to speak on another this to partner with public in each aspect.
Yes.
Okay. What the written the partner with decision, including the development of alternate identification. And the other one is to provide the public balance to invite public feedback. Okay. To partner with public with each aspect of the decision, including the development of alternatives and identification of the preferred solution. Fernando, we can partner with public if we can involve community in our system. There I have learned, I've not experienced, but I have learned and read some of the systems of local government system like Netherlands and other. They have involved community in their development sectors and other sector as well. So we can lead local government into lead community into local government system, and we can use community as a monitoring tool so they can involve and be or be a partner into the system, so we can both local government and local community can be work together to make an impact into the local areas. For example, if there's a place, there's a ward or a union council where a counselor is there, but local public or a counselor brings up a project that lining up a sewerage or a road that can be monitored or look after by or even done by public. They community can make someone their leader, and local counselor and their it can be one person or a whole committee, people of committee of 5%, 6%, 7%, whatever it can be. So they can look after the quality of road and the fund which is investing. Is it going to be neat and clean? The answer of corruption. So they can look after all those. So community can be engaged and partner at the both time.
Yes, I think that is a right way of asking this, which to partner with the public in its aspect. So I believe that would also belong. I believe that could belong to collaborate.
Yes, that
column.
collaborative. Yes.
So we can see how once we are moving to the this would be to public participation goal. Yes, here. Because we are going to the difference into the more we're going to the right is like the stronger the partnership, it has a stronger this cooperation with the citizens. So maybe I would like to give the floor to any of the other mayors, either from Mandy, from Lankichuha, or from Bias. If any of you want to talk about one of the three remaining posits, either to provide the public with balanced and objective information. Yes? Are you raising your hand, Honorable Mayor? Yes, please go ahead. Yeah, Mayor, yes, from Bias, yes.
Thank you, Fernando, to join opportunity to this meeting. I learned very things in the various different part of mayors' experience and their concerns. There is in Nepal, we are in concerning to local peoples. There is some community forest group. They already functions their activities and they help the municipality and the toll development committee. It means within a ward there are so many units we called in the toll development committee. Every toll development committee decide to what to do in their tolls, and they concern and they want to participate with the municipality, and we concern the toll development committee. Also, we join the in local public participations, and also in our society, in our municipality, and the system of Nepalese, the government school. There are two types of school. One is private schools, and other is government schools. In government schools, the community who are the guardians of students, they form the one committee, and they guide the schools, and every funding, teachers, management, all the manage the government, and the community will the govern that schools. It is also the next committee, and every Mr. Mayor of Pakistan also expressed here. Every development committee work, there is a users committee who use the development works, and users committee, and we participate the users committee, and there is some funding participation, and our participants do their any development works. So this type of public concerning and participating in here in Nepalese system or my municipality.
Yes, thank you so much. So indeed for sharing your experience and how engagement works in Nepal. So yes, so maybe we can give the floor, yes, to the mayor from Mandi, Honorable Mayor from Mandi, please. Go ahead. Maybe maybe Sam as well, if you can add some notes on the topic that the mayors are discussing, we can also populate this table. So thank you so much. Back to you, Honorable Mayor.
So in continuation to the presentation or the feedback given by the Honorable Mayor from Pakistan, in the whole matrix of engaging people participation goal, we want to put involve public by inviting their feedback on proposal, analysis, alternatives, or decisions. So we need to put this one in the public involvement box.
Yeah. That would go probably, yes. And then we can as well talk about how could you do this? Could you work on this? Or maybe you can talk from your experience of what kind of effective methods are you finding to engage with the stakeholders? If it's through surveys, workshops.
Yeah, we'll do ward level meetings with the public. We have here the ward sanitation committees, ward development committees, ward surveillance committees. So we'll try to engage all these committees which are working at field level for for providing support to the municipal corporation. So we can also consult these committees for what they really want to suggest, what they really want to give feedback to the municipal corporation. So we'll try to engage all these committees in planning, in implementation, and as well as in monitoring.
Yes. Okay.
So again, the scope of empowerment rises here also. So we need to build their capacities so they can think, they can act, and they can execute more than their capacities, which may further help to the municipal corporation to decide what has to be done and how is to be done.
Yes, I think that is indeed a very important topic as well, the having to increase the capacity of the stakeholders to actually engage with the and empower them to make the right decision, because as you know from experience, it's managing a city is very hard, and you need to have the knowledge at the background to be able to effectively create this.
That is what we are trying to submit, because otherwise the overall decision making will get this decision making will go only for the people who are well aware. But if we raise the capacities of every section of the society, everybody can easily involve in MC's works and its plannings.
Yes. Yes, that's very, very right. So thank you so much. I think also the mayor from Turbat has raised his hand. So maybe Honorable Mayor, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Fernando. Honorable Mayor from India has spoken very well and raised very valid points. I just need to add one more point, that to provide the public balanced, we can fix that into information section, because information is the first and initial stage that public need to be informed before they need to learn. So if then they have to they have to be well informed, and for that we may maybe need to conduct seminars and programs, maybe go to our wards, visit our wards, and bring them together and tell them about the problems, and listen them about their problems, so they can identify their problems as well. So it can be both learning from both sides, from us to the public and from public to us. So yes, information is the main source. So it can be used initial, and data, we can conduct surveys as well for information. So uh, uh, through that we have some data, and according to the data, then we can identify those problems and their intensity as well.
Yes, I mean, data and also getting data from the stakeholders. It's also important, as you know, in your city, you have a number of stakeholders, you have academia, the private sector, civic organizations that are also gathering data. So I think this connection that can also help you to make informed decisions. You know, like, for example, the business sector, although everybody has their own motivations, they may also be collecting data. They might provide you data with employment, benefits. So those aspects are also important. So I think the beautiful thing of engaging with a stakeholder is, like, you are not alone in facing all the challenges. You have a support network, and also people who are in your community, who are in your city, want the best for the city, because they want the best for everybody, for their families, for their children, for the overall of the city. So it's trying to get everybody to work together. So thank you very much. I think the mayor from Nepal, Lankichuha, you haven't spoken yet, so maybe if you want to add anything. Hello, Honorable Mayor, are you here? I know, I think the mayor was, I don't know if the mayor has come back or not. If not, we can continue the discussion. So just so just to finish this exercise quickly, I think that the positon to provide the public with balanced and objective information would go into consult, and to seek the public's inputs throughout process to ensure that their concerns and aspirations are consistent, understood, that would be involved, I believe. Yes, Itza?
Yeah, I'd like to comment on Mayor Tabat excellent comments to use the direction of information exchange to think about the spectrum of public engagement. So for the inform, the direction of information or communication is one way, almost like the public sector just provide information to the general community and stakeholders without considering the feedback, without considering how their opinions should be addressed or included in the process. So if you look at the white stick, the white post-it state text, so that pretty much talked about this one-way direction of providing information to the public and just help them understand, pass along the information to them. So I think this is a great way to understand this is the first level in terms of the whole spectrum. This could be the first level just to inform the public. But when you go to the next level where you invite public to send their feedback, to invite them to give you their opinion. So you go to the next of direction. So this bi-direction information exchange starts. That gets to somewhat of a consultant. But when the exchange goes to the next level where you make sure their concerns, their issues, their needs are fully addressed in the decision-making process, then that level of engagement goes into more of involving the public. So I think using that as a way to think about the different stages of public engagement is a very good approach, right?
Yes.
So the point is maybe we could rearrange some of the stickers there. So the white one goes to more of the one-way informing direction. I want to open this to the discussion to see if the mayor think this is the right way to making this assessment of deciding where or which sticker goes where.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So then to seek the public's input would go into involve. And I think because we have only 10 more minutes, I think we can go quickly into the part. We can go into the part on VLR and stakeholder engagement.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can go down here, because one of the things we also talked today is about the 3 stages of stakeholder engagement of SDG implementation through VLRs, the planning and localization, the implementation, and the follow-up and review. And we have different aspects such as awareness raising, goal setting and target development, action planning, implementation and resource mobilization, monitoring and evaluation, and reporting and communication. So for each of these stages, how do you think it is the best way to engage? What is the best approach to engage with the stakeholders? So maybe if you want to brainstorm and mention anything, I see we also, the mayor from Mr. Ganashan join us, Honorable Mayor. So maybe since you just joined us, maybe are you ready to speak and start working on this approach? I mean, I'm just putting you into the spot. Because you has conducted a VLR, so maybe you also can elaborate on this. I think you are also muted. If not, I mean, anybody who wants to elaborate, please raise your hand and try to make. Oh yes, okay. Yes. So first, Mr. Ganasham, and then we go to the mayor of.
Yeah.
I have just now the internet we have suffering from internet problem, so it is the so sorry for it. Our municipality is going to involve in VLR project through the UN Habitat. So we have implementing the SDG program, 5 SDG program, SDG number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 11. So first of all, we have included and involving to all the stakeholders to implementing this project. That likes we have some vision of solid waste management system is our main problem, and we are going to implementing the zero waste system. Zero waste system we are implementing likewise, and planning for the planning stakeholder engagement approach. We are going to collaboration of the partnership, public-private partnership also we are doing, and likewise other we are implementing now. We are implementing the innovation of the technologies also. We are going to the geographical information system is we are implementing now. We are going to implementing, and these programs we have the community involvement is also the main our the issue. So regulation and the policy is also we are going to involve in. And the sustainability goal, we have achieved the sustainability goal. We are efficient mobility for the community and the stakeholders and some of the peoples also. And these are our main goals in our society. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So, anybody else? I think the mayor from Turbat had raised his hand. So if you want to speak now.
Thank you, Fernando. I just because no one was speaking, so maybe I said I can, but Mayor from Nepal has produced very good, and I just add something that involvement all stakeholders are good through seminar or through maybe conducting a conference or through workshops can set goal and target goal setting and target developing through this seminar or conferences, and action planning. We can use for instance, we can set our executing plan through action planning by maybe executing agency or through any of executing that action that will be helpful, and implementation and resource mobilization that use PPP private public partnership is good, and there's another maybe can be community partnership with government as well, that also can be used in implementation and resource mobilization. And step 3, follow-up, review, monitoring, and evaluation. Monitoring and evaluation can be done through governmental and non-governmental in a both way. Through governmental agencies, we can every governmental agencies and have their auditing bodies, and they have their they have the monitoring bodies as well, and evolutionary bodies, and we can also add a community into this, so they can also be look after the implementation of and execution of the project. Reporting and communication. So if there is any problem that project is facing, so that community came to the executing agency or came to the local government and raise their concern about the project, so they can it can be reporting and communication, so we can fix the problem as through that reports.
Okay, thank you very much. So we have a few, like 5 minutes left, and before I give the floor to any other mayor, we need to appoint Yes, before Susanne will be the mayor from Monday, but before this, I would like to ask someone to volunteer to report back to the plenary. So if someone wants to volunteer to report back to the plenary once we are all together, please let me know, raise your hand, and you will be the spokesperson for our group. Anybody wants to, any honorable mayor, please, would like to report back? If not, I will ask it out. No, it has to be one of the mayors. I'm sorry. So please, if anybody wants to, just say me.
If no one do this, so Fernando, I am here. Don't worry.
Okay, so thank you so much. I think
Thank
you are
you.
appointed. Thank you. So now go back to the honorable mayor from Monday. If you want, please, the floor is yours.
No, just want to make only single point.
Yes.
Stakeholder engagement approach. While we are discussing awareness rising through involving all stakeholders, here we want to submit one point that advocacy is also must. So advocacy of key role players, key administration, the key policymakers is also, we think, essential to raise the awareness and to take the awareness to the last corner of the society.
Yes. Yeah, I think this is advocacy is a very important part, especially when we are working in sustainable development, to really make everybody to cooperate. And now, is there any other approach that you would like to highlight for any of the three other stages, or any other approach that you think could be useful or that you have been using in your city in Mandi?
Yeah, and at the monitoring and evaluation part, we want to first of all create user groups, and then we'll use the little bit. We also want to use digital mode of evaluation. We can use Office, MS Offices, artificial intelligence tools for creating strong and specific data, appropriate data base at our end, so that the effective measures can be taken.
Yes, thank you so much. Indeed, I think like now with the new technologies, and especially as AI, and we see how it's fastly developing, it's very important to bring them into action. So any other aspect that you would like to highlight?
So from our side, this is...
Okay. So just before we close out the session, maybe the Honorable Mayor from Bias in Nepal, if you want to elaborate something, we have a couple of minutes left. So if you want to mention any of the stakeholder engagement approaches that you could take, please, please, the floor is yours. I think you are muted. I see you talking, but I think you are muted. Yes. Okay, now, yes. Thank you.
Now I am learning phase in every city's experience. I already said before. So it is it is very difficult to now. Our resources is limited, and the public aspiration is very high. So we already the manage to public and private partnership will be the inclusive democratic system will do in every sectors. So in the municipality levels, government levels, we decide every decisions. It will be already concerned to publics, community, and their local situations. We will understand the local situations. Then the SDG based our goal will be fulfilled in the coming days. It's my advice and my commitment.
Yes, I think that's very important. Understanding the local situation, it's key to really be able to work on the SDGs and be able to think how to act. That you need to really see what are happening on the ground, and engaging with the stakeholders also let you to go beyond the data, because sometimes we can have raw numbers and some statistics that can tell you a direction, but the feeling of the people, the feeling of the stakeholders, of the civic society organization, it's very important also to know. So I think here now, thank you so much, all of you honorable majors, for speaking. Today, I think now we need to leave the breakout rooms. We have agreed the honorable mayor from Turbat will be the spokesperson for the group. Thank you again. So we will reconvene in the main plenary to have the final part of this session and also introduce module 4. So everybody feel free to join the plenary, and see you soon.